Namaskar.
Sister, can you see this screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. And, today's Murli, ma'am, I'm audible. My voice is clear.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sister. Uh, Thank you, Baba. And today's Murli is 6 December 1969. Make your intellect infinite and foresighted with an easy nature. About the nature, then today's Murli is about the nature, what the nature we have and what the easy nature makes. Uh, so let's start. What special fragrance and what special attraction is there in today's gathering? Everyone's love is there anyway. Why have you been called? Should one think that all those that have come here today have come prepared to go back home? This question is very much important. Should one think that all those that have come here today have come prepared to go back home? Those who are ever ready are always prepared. As soon as they are called, they are able to pack up everything and take a high jump. You saw in practical form how much time Baba took to answer the call of the Dharma. Did you not? Here says that Baba, how much time it takes to pack up. On the one side, you have to pack up everything, and on the other side, you have to take a high jump. There are the two things we have to do simultaneously. You saw both these scenes. Why did this happen in the drama? In order to teach you. So Baba wants to teach us. You will have to ever ready to this extent. Now, the line of those who are ever ready has started. Everyone can claim a number in this line. Whatever is in everyone's thoughts will never happen. This is also a very important secret Baba shares, that whatever is in everyone's thoughts will never happen. And what is to happen will happen suddenly. It is very sudden. We don't know anything. So this custom and the system of Brahmin clan has already begun. There is a very deep secret within the drama as to why this custom and system has been created. So make such effort in advance so that you are instantly able to pack up and take a high jump. Who are the ones who have the power to pack up? Now Baba says what the quality is required to have a pack up, power to pack up. Those who have an easy nature are easily able to adopt the power to pack up. One special quality requires easy nature. And those who have an easy nature will also be cooperative with others. Those who have love for all will always receive cooperation from all. This is why they are easily able to confront everything or pack. To the extent that their nature is easy, Maya will confront them less. Yes. They are loved by all. Those with an easy nature never have vast thought, nor is in their wasted. Time is wasted. Their time is time wasted. This is a very important line. Those with an easy nature never have vast thoughts, nor is their time wasted. Because of not having waste thoughts, their intellect remains broad and foresighted. And therefore, No obstacles can confront them. The more there is easiness, the greater the cleanliness, sachai or safai. Yes, cleanliness attracts everyone towards itself. Cleanliness means honesty as well as being clean. There will be honesty and cleanliness only when you have an easy nature. Those who have an easy nature can adopt many forms. And you can give any form to something that is soft. You can give any form to something that is soft. So although you have become gold, you must now melt that gold in the fire so that it can be molded. Due to weakness in this, there is a lack of success in service. You have to come to the bhatti to learn to mold yourself. Yes, bhatti is for to mold ourselves. The one is the power to mold, and other is the power to apply a break. That's true power is required, power to mold and power to apply a break. So how much time should you take to mold yourself? Although you know how to mold, you sometimes take a long time. You have to have such thoughts that you don't take a long time. The moment you have a thought, it should take a practical form. You have to emerge from the bhatti in such a stage that each of your thoughts and words take a practical form. Those people attain occult powers, whereas here you attain the powers through yoga. You have to learn what the powers of remembrance are. The thoughts, words, and actions of those who attain success are successful. They will not have a single waste thought. They will not have thoughts that are successful. It's a very important line. They will not have thoughts that are successful. Those who are serviceable will not have any thoughts that are not successful. And they should not have any thoughts that are not going to be successful. Each thought of yours has value. Yeah. But only when you give value to yourself will others recognize the value of your jewels. The face of each of you, when you emerge from this bhatti, should be like a living museum. But now each of you has to make your face like a living museum. How many images are there in this living museum of the face? Which images will you place in the living museum of this face? First of all, they position the images in the museums and then they decorate them. Then they have an inauguration and then they ask others for their opinions. So there are three main images in your living museum: the forehead, the eyes, and the mouth. These are the three main images in our. So it is only through this that others can know your consciousness, your attitude, your vision, and your words. There, there are the three main features of Trimurti: Lakshmi and Narayan, and the ladder. Just as the entire knowledge is contained in this, in the same way, these images are externally fitted in the face. The image should be decorated in such a way that it attracts others to itself from a distance, in such a way that others cannot stay without being attracted. So it's a museum. Face is our museum. When you people build museum, you try to decorate the picture in such a way that they attract from a distance, so that you do not have to call anyone to come. In the same way, Each of you has to prepare your museum in this way. You have to think in depth about whatever you have heard and merge it into your every way to the extent that you think about it in depth. To that extent, you will bring it about in action and into your activity in a practical form. So we have to make in a practical form, from thought to action and this practical form. In order to reveal those sanskars, go into the depth of each aspect and merge each of those sanskar into your every vein. What do you have to do in order to incorporate one thing into something else? Deep, sorry. Firstly, you have to put it in very deep, and secondly, you have to press it down. You have to grind it in. To grind it means to make every aspect refined. You have to emerge from this bhakti with the promise of bringing about those sanskars in a practical form to the extent that you reveal the Father. To that extent, you will reveal yourself, included within your revelation of the Father in your own revelation. You have to become like this and makes others the same. Do you understand? There is such power in this gathering that you can do whatever you want. If you just have the thought, you can even change the world. You are such powerful souls. Yes, we are a powerful souls. It's a very good woman. But what powerful thought must you have now? You have to refresh yourself with that once again. It is for Madhuban. It is for Madhuban that it is remembered. Not just anyone can step inside. Madhuban is a line of fortune. No one else can step inside. Bab Dada explains to all of you that this is the line of love, and Bab Dada lives within the boundary of this love. No one else can enter, not even if he were to cut off his head. It is not a small thing to receive this love in a corporeal form. As you progress further, when you see others weep for it, then you will have value for it. They will fall at your feet, weeping. They will be thirsty for one drop of love and will fall at your feet. All of you have merged the ocean of love into yourself, whereas they will remain thirsty for even one drop. Who can have such a fortune? Yes, Baba Srinsan. No one else can have the happiness and sweetness of all relationships with which your souls are filled. So within this drama always keeps your elevated fortune in front of you. When you keep it in front of you, you will automatically be reminded about giving a return. Acha, Om Shanti. Uh, let's take a moment and uh, collect the points. Keep it silence for 2 3 minutes. Then check. And now everyone can unmute and share your churning. Om
Om
Shanti. Yeah, Vinod.
uh, Baba increases our Soman today.
Yeah,
Baba says we have to value ourselves. Our thoughts are very important. And
yes.
as successful souls, we should only think about successful thoughts and nothing less. There need not be any waste thought. Thank you,
Yes,
Baba.
yes. Om Shanti. Yes,
From Shanti Brother.
yes,
Today's
yes,
Murli Baba asking us, all of you ready to go back? That is, he is asking everybody means always prepared. As soon as they are called, they are able to pack up everything and take a high step. And Baba also explained the call of drama. We saw both these seeds. That is, on the one side, you have to pack up everything, and on the other side, you have to take a high step. This one side, not another option.
Ji, Om Shanti. Any other points?
Om Shanti. Good morning, Divine
Yeah,
Family. Baba said today, just the entire world is waiting for just a point, a drop of peace, sorry, drop of love. So only
yeah,
the Prem Sagar, Preeti Sagar, only Baba can give that, the ocean of love. So just a drop
yeah,
of love, everyone they are waiting in this world. Only Baba can give. We are the instruments. We can spread and we can give the love, a drop of love. Baba says, if
yeah,
you give a drop of love to the souls, everyone will fall on your feet. So it's our responsibility. Baba has made us as an instrument to give this love, not drop, ocean. Baba is a love of ocean. We need to spread that love for the entire souls. Thank you, Om Shanti.
yes, yes, sister. Um, Baba is given so much of love, and we recognize power. So very good. Very good.
Uh, Hello, Om
Yeah,
Shanti.
yeah, yeah. Om
Uh,
Shanti,
am
sister.
I audible?
Yeah, yes, sister. Yes, sister.
Yes, the point that sister has just mentioned, that we are those valuable souls who will give that drop of love to each one from the ocean, because we have been merged entire ocean in ourselves. This is a very interesting point. I was just thinking that just imagine in a broader spectrum. Now we are at the end of the conference age. Then we will all go back to home. Then we will come back
Yes,
in Satyug and Treta Yug as per our role whenever we are going to come, whenever we are going to come back. Now, those souls who do not recognize Baba, they will come into Dwapar Yug. Now, just imagine what is the drama forever written in every cycle which is going to be repeated. They'll come into Dwapar Yug, they will seek for God for entire 2500 years, and they will go back to home. Again, they will come back in next kalpa, in next cycle into Dwapar Yug. They will seek, they will go back to home. So they do not have the fortune of getting the God, the Almighty in their life. Never ever. So this is really encouraging point. Whenever we feel low or sometimes down, not feeling to go for more efforts, to go for more pushat, or sometimes we just think that how long should I do this? I'm tired or I cannot do. So we should take this point, or we should consider this as an encouragement point, that we are those selected people, selected souls who have the fortune to recognize the God. Even if it is not our talent, it is Baba's, what you can say, meher. It is Baba's kripa that he selected us out of these 600 or maybe 700 crore souls. But what is the fortune of those who just are going to come into Dwapar, going to seek, going to go back, going to come into Dwapar, going. So this is just their cycle. So this is very interesting when Baba says, who can have such a fortune? So this is a very, very fortunate thing that we are of those limited souls who have earned him, or you can say who recognized him, and who are going to know in every kalpa who is God, who are going to get the love of each relation, the way Baba says that sweetness and relations with one. So this is very interesting point. I really like this last point, that you are those fortunate people who are fortunate souls who earned, or who has recognized the God. So I
Yes,
think we
yes,
can take
yes.
this as an encouragement point. Thank you.
Yes, yes. Definitely, sister. We are a fortunate souls, and every thought we have is a valuable thought, and we have to miss
Oh
like a
yeah,
very miss.
I just would like to mention one more thing. When you just said valuable thought, it is also important because Baba has said in so many murlis that once I have given you that divine intellect, when you have become BK, when you recognize me, or when you become when you came to this knowledge, to this institute, Baba has given a special gift to everyone of divine intellect. Also, uh, Baba has given a gift that our thoughts will always get manifested. So, like just you said, our thoughts are very valuable. So, even if we are going to create a single negative thought, it is going to get manifest. And even we are going to create a positive or nice or creative thought, it is going to get manifest into reality. So, this is a very big responsibility also, that we need to value ourselves and think very attentively and create very nice thoughts for self, for everyone, for entire human race. So it's a very nice point that you just brought about. Thank you.
Yeah, yes, sister. Om Shanti. Thank you. And Radhamani ji also a chart given. Cleanliness attracts everyone. Yes, definitely. Sachai or Safai. It's one thing that it is a requirement of easiness, easy nature.
Om Shanti, brother.
Yeah, yeah, yes.
Yeah. I think each word in the Murli needs really to go to an in-depth meeting. There's a list of powers, of course, Baba has given, but I was just thinking about Baba started with infinite. And there is a difference between, Baba has not used the word even unlimited over here. Baba says
Yes, yes.
infinite intellect. Now, infinite is something more than unlimited. Infinite includes with it not just bound, it also includes with it values. Unlimited means there is no limit to an end. But infinite, I was just thinking about, it is something more than unlimited. So, as somebody
Yes,
just, yes, he gave us a divine intellect, but he wants it to be go beyond. So where, how long? No. So the word of infinite should be taken in depth to understand how far. So for that, Baba also says, be very far. Then I always love this kind of powers which Baba gives us. He has already mentioned the tools first. Have infinite intellect, be Duradeshi, that is far-sighted, and easy
yes,
intellect.
yes.
Now, when it comes to the power of pack up means I have to learn what is happening now. I have to move on. I have to let the past be whatever it passed. So if I want my journey as a traveler, if I want my journey to be light, I must check my baggage. So in my baggage, I must see, am I carrying with me anything which let me down, which made me cause excess baggage earlier? I should remove it. I should try to fill it with something fresh and newness. I should not allow any past to influence me. So that way, it's through meditation, we have to finish what we call, it's a discipline of finishing negative and wasteful thoughts. That is to
Yes.
inculcate the power of backup that needs a lot of self-observation. Then Baba speaks about power of break. In the Sunday Murli also, Baba had given a very good explanation of breaking. Is it the break? If suppose you put a break, but it goes and operates a distance afterwards or a distance
Yes.
after a long time. We see accidents take place because the brake doesn't operate at the
Yes.
time when it
Yes.
should be. So the thing, so that power of brake also Baba had explained very well in the Sunday Murli. So that power of brake. So even that's
Yes.
again
Yes.
the intellect. Yes, go. Yes, your intellect is infinite, but go around. Then easy. It's such a beautiful thing to be easy, to be flexible, to be molded. Then I can take whatever form I want. I can change my form. Baba says,
Yes.
mold yourself so that you can become real gold. So the whole Murli is packed with powers and intellect. I think if I am able to bring about this self-observation in me, this self-change in me, through again go through all these powers, again make my intellect through the discipline of meditation, I'm sure I have to take a lot from the Murli so that what Baba wants us at the end. Are you ready? Because the queue has started. Baba is saying, Abhi
Yes.
queue lag gaya hai. So we are already in the queue. I can't say, okay, let me wait. So queue lag gaya hai. I don't know when is my chance that I'm going to be picked. So that kind of ever ready, achanak, ever ready, Baba is
Yes.
making
Yes.
us. Om Shanti.
Thank you, sister, for your sharing. And nice sharing. Om Shanti. Yes. Anyone else?
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
As beautifully turned by the souls. The
Yeah.
topic itself is intellect, infinite, and far-sighted with an easy nature. So these are the three attributes which this Murli describes. Most important, which touched me, is the easy nature. The easy nature, Baba says that the easy nature are easily able to adopt even these two powers, the power to pack up, and the more I'm easy, I'm light, so I will be able to take a high jump also, because these the drama is there to teach me. So any scene which comes in the entire day, then I will check that whether I am able to pack up to come to the core, be a soul, light and might,
Yeah.
high jump to overcome that that
Yeah. 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 We have to break and over and jump.
yeah. So it's like if you can visualize this that power to pack up the like a tortoise, I just pack up, focus on
Yeah.
the core, my core
Mm.
abilities, my core nature, that is I'm a soul, very powerful soul, very powerful soul. My every thought can change the world. First my inner world, and then it changes the outer world. The outer situation is very weak in front of my powerful stage. That
Yes.
is the
Yes.
nature Baba talks about, that easy nature, that I in a moment I withdraw from every outer world. I just withdraw, come to the point form, and that point form is where the intellect is infinite and
Yes.
far-sighted. So this easy nature is very important. I think it needs a complete session of churning. Baba,
Yes. Yes.
easy
And
nature.
Baba also mentioned in that also one pointed out one thing. So,
Yeah. Baba said,
Maya, about Maya.
Maya, yeah. I'm just coming to that point. Whether that point, this easy nature, Baba has given some 5, 6 points. that easy nature is equal to love for all. If you just
Yes.
go into deep of this point itself, who will have love for all? Who is soul conscious? He will have love for all. Because the moment I am body conscious, I will have various discriminations, various bias and partial natures. But the moment I consider myself as a soul, and we all are souls, and we are the children of the same Father, Supreme Father, then I will have love for all. Because then I will be in a soul conscious stage where Baba, the ocean of love, is merged in me. Then it is love for all. So that is the easy nature, automatically symbolizes love for all, will receive cooperation. When I have a selfless love for all, then automatically I will receive the cooperation from everyone, from all. Next point,
Yeah.
Baba said that if you, to the extent my nature is easy, that is, to the extent I am soul conscious, then Maya will confront me lesser, because Maya is weaker than my stage only when I am easy nature, when I am in the my natural state, which Baba, that soul stage, which Baba teaches me to be in. The next, the more I am in easy nature, the less waste thoughts and less the wastage of time will happen. So these are the checking points Baba has given us.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, no waste thought. No, not less. No waste thought. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. No. So Baba said, na yesterday, Murli, keep an account of your mind, your body, mind, their wealth and time. So mind
Yeah.
and time are in this Murli, this easy nature, the accounting of my mind, where all my thought is going. Is it success? Is it safal or asafal? I mean, is it useful? Is it in a वो सफल किया मैंने या फिर उसको वेस्ट कर दिया? I mean, I have wasted it, and time also. So, so once I keep an account, then I'm able to uh, keep an account of how easy nature is mine, whether I'm in easy nature throughout the day or not. So that is, I think, a learning for me. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, brother. Very nice to know. Yeah. Also, there is. Yeah.
I just would like
Yes,
to
sister.
mention one point that actually I should have said this yesterday, because that point was in yesterday's Murli of keeping account. But even today we can consider this, because like Baba says, there shouldn't be any waste thought. We can try this in a way, just like few people have habits to write their diary, what they're going to do externally, that 9 to 10 this activity, 10 to 11 this, 11 to 8 my job. Even in my job, 11 to let's say I'm an accountant, then doing journal entries, then 2 to 5 creating those entries into system, whatever. So the way we are keeping accounts or the books for what daily activities I'm doing, same way we can
Yeah.
do it for mind, because
Yeah.
just what to churn, because it is absolutely unlimited knowledge, and we cannot just jump from here and there, and it is really difficult because we do not have that much practice of churning. So, and I really tried this. I'm not doing it every day. I mean, I'm also failing sometimes, but yes, this really helps, because if you really give the instruction in a written form that 9 to 10 my mind is going to churn on this point, then let's say 10 to 10 10 to 10:30 or 10 to 12, whatever time, based on your priorities or as per your schedule, because sometimes you also need to put your mind into work. If your activities or your job is like that analytical level, on that level, you need to put your mind every day in your work. But few activities are so common and so simple, that we don't need to put mind each and every time in there. So for that way, we can try this, that just mention what you are going to churn, because when we keep record in written, we can really take a pause and we can check that, am I really doing it? Because churning is not really that simple. It is so much unlimited knowledge, so we cannot churn anything from anywhere, just start churning. It is not happening. Even I tried this. But when we give this schedule or this daily timetable to the mind, and at the end of the day, when we really introspect that have I done this, then I can get the result, and I can really see how much I am able to churn, and it also increases the capacity of churning. So this is something we can really try. That just write the timetable what your mind should do into the entire daytime. I mean, in whole, not 24 hours we can say, but whatever time is you can do it. Just write it down that yes, from this hours to this, my mind will churn on this point, or it will churn on this point. It really helps. I tried it, but I
Yes, yes,
I should do
yes,
it
sister. I am also
for more
following on
actually.
that path also. I am
Yeah,
also maintaining a logbook. It's
for mind,
writing. It's
yes,
very
mind
good.
logbook is really important because knowledge is
Yes, yes.
extremely unlimited, and we just cannot do randomly that okay, just do this, just like we are doing now Avyakta Murli. So we can take 1 point or 2 3 points
Yeah.
just mention, and we can churn on it on a different
Yes,
time slots in whole day. So that can be
yes.
done.
Catching power. This
Yes,
it's called
exactly.
catching power. And what the thought, every thought is a valuable thought, and that we
Right,
have to catch, and we have to, it is a jewel. So we have to collect and we have to pass on to everybody. So this is a very
exactly.
wonderful churning you mentioned. Nice
Thank
point.
you so much.
Thank you, sister.
Thank you, Baba.
So what Yogita Ben just brought in right now, let all of us take this homework to check this one point of Murli, which I'm taking for myself, is how much easy have I become, and consciously make an effort, promise myself at least for an hour's time in a day to check every minute how easily I'm able to put a full stop to the chatterbox that's going on in my mind. So I'm taking this on and invite each one of you to take this as an homework to check our own self as to how easy we have become. Are we game for it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true.
Yes, indeed. That is what is the key from the today's Murli. If we can practice this as a homework, I am going to do it. It's very good homework. Om
Uh, what I am doing, I am just I have created one Google sheet. So whatever thought I will get, I catch up and write down and submit it to own myself. Yeah, I created. So this is all logbook I am creating. So that is one thing I am also following. So I just got a chance to share with you. Yeah.
Sure, sister. I will also do it today.
Uh, Brother, there's today, Murli, also there's a very interesting two aspects which also, really touched my heart. Is about the museum, that in the
Yeah.
museum,
Museum. I want to this.
really very
Yeah.
interesting the way Baba looks and describes the concepts in such a visualization form. It is one side Baba is talking about a corporeal museum, but actually what he means a subtle museum. We the soul represent this museum, and if when you
Yeah.
analyze these Baba, this Murli from this aspect of subtleness, subtlety, then we realize that everything Baba talks about, that there are the three main images in. So I, the soul, am a living museum, and there are three main images: the forehead, where I, the soul, is seated; the eyes,
Yeah.
the divine
And
intellect,
yeah.
through which I see every scene of the drama; and the mouth, from where the every word is a blessing for everyone. If you see these
Yeah.
three images, and then there are three pictures which Baba says, one is Murti, that I am the creator, I am the nurturer, Vishnu, and I am the destroyer of my waste thoughts. So I am a soul. Then Lakshmi, I am the one who is always giving to everyone. I am full of powers, giving everyone the sampannata and samriddhi and the dhan. And the Narayan, I am the one who became from the ordinary this thing to Narayan, so Nurse Narayan. And the ladder, how I climb down the ladder completely, and then I am in an instant because of Baba, in an instant I climb this ladder and I am in a powerful state. So this entire knowledge is contained in these images and the pictures, Baba says, and they should be eternally fitted in the face. That is my intellect. My intellect is the showcase to everyone. What is my
Yes.
intellect?
Yes.
It actually get reflected in my thoughts, words, actions. That Baba says, consciousness, attitude, vision, and my words. Who is the operating? My intellect gets reflected outside. And who is controlling this intellect is I, the soul, a living museum. It's very interesting, Baba. Actually, and second aspect which Baba says is very, very touching to my heart is Baba describes in very depth that how to merge the sanskars. I mean, that practically Baba has told us the tip that first
In a
I should
practical form.
think in depth about whatever and then merge it into your every vein. So, Baba, whatever he said in this Murli, the intellect should visualize it, and then intellect thinks in depth. That mind will think in depth with that visualization power of intellect. Mind will think in the depth and then merge it into your every vein. I mean, that is the depth which Baba says, and then this particular idea will come into the action and the activity will represent it in the practical form. So how to merge sanskars into every vein, I mean, that's a very interesting concept Baba has given us. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, brother.
Okay,
Yeah,
so can we
there
move on
is,
to meditation?
yeah, Om Shanti, sister. Yeah,
Hello. Can I mention one more point if it is okay?
Sure, Yogita.
Thank you.
yeah,
I was just thinking that sometimes Baba says to Brahmins that no one should come to me or to you complaining that God has come down. He gave such a beautiful knowledge, and you didn't even told us. No one should come with that complaint to Dharmaraj Puri, the end when we are going to get judgment of whatever they have done. So I think Baba is also making sure that children should not come with any complaint. So you just recall few murlis that we have just read in right from the beginning. In fact, Baba is Baba wants us to become avyakta anyhow. So he is just taking example from each and everything that we can think of. Earlier it was accounts. Then in previous murlis in few days back, accounts, kite. So the examples that we can. I mean, he's not leaving any single field, or he's just not giving us chance to say that I don't understand this thing, so why didn't you explain it this way. So he is explaining in each and every way that is possible in this world, so that we will not go to him complaining that I don't understand it and that is why I am not able to do it. So Baba is making very clear that I am giving you this knowledge in every aspect. Now it's up to you, and it's your purshat how you're going to do. So Baba is very clever in that way. Because this music point is really very creative. The way last time he says kite, accounts, then writing skills, how you write dot, comma, everything. So he's just giving example through each and every aspect that we just cannot complain him. So it's now our responsibility to take it in the right way and to go for our purshat. Baba is very
yeah,
clever.
yeah.
Actually,
Om
these are,
Shanti,
these
sister.
are the various tools and techniques Baba gives us, the children,
Yes.
through the corporeal medium of Brahma.
Hmm.
Brahma Baba has done all this. Brahma Baba has gone into all these depths. He has actually implemented and executed each of these techniques, and that's how Baba is Shiv Baba is actually taking the experience from Brahma Baba and and putting it in front of us, we the children, to implement it
Yeah.
practically.
And Baba is really having a very pure intention that we should do. You know, in one class, I just heard a few days back, there is one class of Ramesh Bhai, who was taking care of our finances. He said once when in Sakar days, Brahma Baba, I mean Bab Dada clearly said him, Bache, I do not need any of you to bring Satyuga or to create golden age. I am the Almighty. I can do whenever and however I want. But I want you to create your fortune and to you know, apna bhagya banao. I want you to create your fortune. That is why I am giving you. This just once, because Ramesh Bhai said that he
Yeah,
never spoke in this way, and that was like a bail that he don't require any of us. He is absolutely
sister,
Almighty and
sister,
can
it
do
is
anything.
exactly, it is exactly like this in our
Yeah,
home. Because I am father, and my son,
exactly.
I want him to do something, some homework. I can do it.
Right.
No
Yeah.
problem. I can do it, but I want him to do it so that he will pass in the
He can create
examination.
his fortune. Exactly.
He
That
will
is
pass
how,
in the examination, and then he will get promoted to the next class. And that's
exactly.
all. And based on the continuous classes, if he gets promoted, if he does well, he will get
So
employed
merciful.
somewhere in a good company. I mean, he will income. He will earn his income. He will be
Really.
self-reliant, self-sovereign. No, so
Self-dependent. Yeah.
that
Right.
is the father's vision for all we children. He can do it. He can bring the Satyuga any one instant he can bring. But how
He
will
can
he
just
get
do it in
promoted?
one instance.
Yeah,
That's
I
Yeah,
think
really
that
Om
very merciful.
Shanti.
Yeah. Now we can
Om
start with
Shanti. Now
meditation.
let's move on to meditation and keep in 2 minutes silent. Let's bring about Shwaman of the day. Om Shanti. Yeah, Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family, for this wonderful Murli and nice show.
Om Shanti, brother.
Uh, yeah,
I would like to request Rakhi Didi to send the homework, whatever she told now, in the group,
uh,
please.
uh,
Number request.
yeah, Rakhi Didi, Rakhi sister, hand over to you and please share.
Thank you so much.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Kalpesh Bhai. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family.
Thank
The homework that we spoke was to practice being easy nature, practicing I being a soul with an easy nature ongoingly for the whole day today. That's the homework for the day. And
you.
with that, we meet tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Om Shanti.
Thank you. Om
Om,
Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Thank you, brother. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.